Hey guys, how's it going? In this video here, we're going to do a position setup, and right now they took all the pieces off the board, so you'll just see these red lights just because I just took all the pieces off the board. So with that said, I'm going to pull a position from this book here, the Second Piotr Cup, which is probably one of my favorite chess books. Actually, it is. It was two Piotr Cups, and I believe this was again, I think a little history. I'm gonna go back here. I think this is one of the first major international tournaments in the United States post World War II. Even if it was, again, like I said, I'm not sure if there was any before this. I don't really know the history, so if you know anything about it, just let me know in the comments. But the beautiful thing about this book is that each player annotated on their games. Sometimes both players, sometimes one player. Even Bobby Fischer annotated. He only annotated one game. This was held in Santa Monica, 1966. This book here was printed in 1968. And just to show you here, this is Fischer. Spassky won first. Fischer won second, but it's more than that in second. That's an amazing story here. And this is the Piotr Gorsky. So you can kind of think of them as like Rex Sink for very wealthy people that sponsor chess. And so something similar to that story. So looking at these pictures here, Donner, Fischer, Ikov, Larson, Miguel Najdorf, Petrosian, Portish, Reshevsky, Spassky, and Unzik. I mean, this is amazing to see this book like in real time with these world-class players playing, like watching Carlsen, Nakamura, and Farouj, all the top players now play. Is kind of amazing, So, but the thing about Fischer winning second here, if you look at this, in the first half of the tournament, Fischer had only won 3.5 games, where most other people won 6, 4.5, 5, or whatever. He came back in the second, and that was out of 9 games, or 9 or 8 rather, because I think that they had a bye in each round. And then over here, he came out with an amazing 7.5 in his second half to all nearly come back in tie for first, where he ended up having 11. And Spassky had 11.5. Pretty amazing story, really, to me. Fischer's my favorite player of all time. Well, him and Morphy, technically. I actually kind of give it to Morphy a little bit more because of the time frame Morphy came in, and he didn't have as much study material as Fischer had. But that shows you the grit and the determination to overcome just the mental fortitude kind of he had to come back off 3.5. I mean, that'd be pretty demoralizing to a lot of people. But anyway, just to give you a quick snapshot of what's inside of this book here. Let's see if we can. Yeah, so we look here in this particular game here. You can see that Donner and Najdorf, and it's pretty sweet to see how they kind of compare and contrast their thoughts in the games. It's pretty amazing, and so pretty good book. I recommend finding you one. So anyway, we're going to take this position right here from our Unzicker game where he accepted a draw. And he said, why did I accept the draw offer by my opponent here? It was a bit premature decision. So what we're going to do, we're going to put this position on the board, and we're going to analyze it with the King software that's loaded. So I'll show you how to set a position up. So we're just going to go put our King. Let's see, where's the King at? Oh, the King's over here. We'll come over here. We got a King. We got a Rook. We got a pawn here. Sorry about that. A Rook here. We got let's see, 2 pawns here and here. A knight here. You got our Black Queen here. A nice little triangle in the middle of the board. Pretty interesting. And then pawn here, pawn here, pawn here, and a white pawn here. And also now we have our, let's see, white king here, white bishop, where's that at? Here, and our white queen here. So this right here is the position here. I think I should have let's go to the menu here first of all. Sorry, I forgot about this, but I think it's still a take the position. So we go here to setup, and it is actually black to move. So we're going to go ahead and just turn that to black to move and hit OK. And it should be, and the position should be set now. So basically how to verify that, we go to menu, go over to verify, hit the button. As we can see, rows 1 through 4 you can kind of measure that to make sure everything is in order. And then you go up 5 through 8 and you see everything is in place. So basically we just back out of here. And if you want to analyze the game, let's go over here. Forgot to go back in the menu. So go here to analyze. You hit that, and then you'll see the little guy down in the bottom of the screen thinking, indicating that some analyzing going on. So what you do is you just scroll through your info tabs here. And this is exactly, this would be the move positions here. So this is where you're going to see the position at, and analyzing that. If you was playing a full game, you would see your ECO code here and different things. And I forget what the screen here shows. Let's go back. This is like the time player spin and all that kind of stuff like that. I haven't really sorted that screen out yet, but this is the screen we want here. So it appears that, Bishop Rook they're suggesting Rook take A7, which is exactly what he said here. Queen take Rook, and then Queen go to B3. So exactly what they said. He said, Unzickered said, why did I accept the draw here? My opponent, here basically, it was premature because after Rook takes Rook, Queen takes Rook, and Queen to B3, Black has excellent winning chances, for example. So this is how you would set it up. This is how you would set the board up. Bet you just put the pieces where you want, go to setup. And you can do it before or after you go to setup. And then if you want to verify the pieces are in the correct place, you do that. And then you go to, verify everything is set up. So in this case, the computer kind of agrees with Unzickered. If you look here, the way the computer works is that it's working from the perspective of who's ever winning. I know you didn't, and I'm going to tell you why that makes sense. If you look here, it's going in negative 59, and it's White's move. So White think that he's down a negative. It's negative for him, so it's a little bit worse for him. So let's just go here and do a check like it suggests. But now you see there's a positive score, and it's Black's to move. So it's really whoever has the upper hand is going to have the plus score, whether it's Black or White, and whoever had his lower hand is going to have a negative score, the way that this analyzing tool works. So it's about the same. White said he had about a minus 0.59 situation. Black says he has about a plus 0.63 situation here, which is good. So with that said, that's just what I wanted to show you, is how to analyze, how to do the position setup, how to analyze your position. And now the next, coming soon, what I'm gonna do, because I'm gonna go back and doing some videos on Chestnut Air and my Millennium 1 here. But coming up in the next video with the exclusive, I'm gonna show you how to do a two-player game and how to save your game to this actual unit here, and then how to actually extract the PGN from this unit. And you also can send PGNs to this unit here. So we're gonna do, so the next video, that's what we're gonna do. Two-player game, like we're playing across the board with somebody over the board. How to retrieve PGN, how to save games to the unit, retrieve PGNs, and also send PGNs to the unit. So with that said, that's it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, take care. Bye.